Hello everyone, I am Divya Grover, here to help you take informed mutual fund investment decisions. For many individuals, the idea of building their first crore can feel intimidating. You may feel that this milestone is reserved only for high earners, business owners, or stock market experts. But the reality is that building your first crore is far more achievable than it seems, especially if you start early and follow a disciplined investment approach. Equity mutual funds offer you a simple and effective way to participate in long term wealth creation. With the right mutual fund strategy, even your modest investments can compound into substantial wealth. In this video, we present to you a simple long term roadmap to help you reach your first crore with mutual funds. So let's get to know about them in detail. The first step is choosing schemes sensibly. There is no denying that the schemes you choose for your portfolio can make or break your financial goals. So, these must align with your financial goals, risk profile, and investment horizon. This will enable you to decide which category, subcategory, and/or investment style you need to invest in. If you ignore your personal needs and choose funds carelessly, you will invite undue risk that may lead you to deviate from your target. Ideally, you do not need to chase the hottest trends of the market, complex strategies, or funds from very high risk categories. Simply maintain a diversified portfolio with core allocation in a mix of large cap, flexi cap, mid cap, and value funds for diversification. Thereafter, choose schemes within these categories that have displayed consistency in performance across market phases while keeping risk at reasonable level. Additionally, pay attention to the quality of the portfolio as well as the efficiency of the fund manager and the fund house. Step number 2 is investing the right amount. Though you may have selected a worthy scheme, you could still fall short of reaching your goal if you do not invest an adequate amount. Let's assume that you have invested Rs 5,000 per month through SIP with a goal to achieve Rs 5 lakh in 5 years with an expected annual return of 12%. After 5 years, if your fund is able to deliver the expected returns, your corpus at the end of the period will be Rs 4.1 lakh, lagging your target by around Rs 90,000. For your desired amount of Rs 5 lakh, your SIP installment should have been around Rs 6,100. This is precisely why investing the right amount is crucial to reaching your financial goals. Now the question arises, how much should you invest every month to reach Rs 1 crore? The answer depends largely on how much time you give for your investments. Assuming a long-term return of around Rs 12% per annum, here are some illustrative scenarios. These numbers clearly highlight a crucial lesson. Starting early matters far more than investing large amounts later. Someone who begins investing Rs 3,000 per month in their early 20s has a significant advantage over someone who waits until their 30s or 40s to begin investing. Time reduces the pressure on your monthly budget and allows compounding to do most of the heavy lifting. On the other hand, delaying investment forces you to invest much larger sums to reach the same goal. Step number 3 is to step up investments. Starting with a modest amount is a great first step in your wealth creation journey. But as your income grows over time, your investments should grow as well. You can consider increasing a monthly contribution by a fixed percentage or sum every year to give a boost to your overall wealth. With this approach, your investments grows in line with your career and income without causing financial strain. Over 2 decades, this simple habit can comfortably help you cross the Rs 1 crore mark, even if market returns are moderate. Increasing your investments also makes the process psychologically easier. Instead of starting with a high amount, you gradually build your investment capacity while maintaining discipline. This brings us to the step number 4, which is following a disciplined approach. Often, when market turns volatile, investors tend to panic and rush to redeem their funds or stop investing altogether. What they fail to realize is that the benefits of compounding only works if you invest regularly in a disciplined manner over time without being bothered by market conditions. So, if you discontinue with your investments due to market noise, it can hinder your path to achieving your goals. One must remember that equity investments take time to grow and generate meaningful returns. And finally, one should remember to regularly review their portfolio. Investing is not a one-time process. Although frequent changes to the portfolio must be avoided, one cannot simply follow the invest and forget approach. Reviewing the portfolio at regular intervals helps you to ensure that your investments are on track to achieve your set financial goals. When reviewing the portfolio, watch out for schemes that may have been consistently underperforming their respective peers and the benchmark, and if necessary, replace it with better alternatives. Additionally, it helps you to identify if there is a need to rebalance the portfolio to align with the set asset allocation mix. Thus, ensure that you review your portfolio at least once a year. In conclusion, building your first crore with mutual funds is not a distant dream. It is a realistic and achievable goal. By understanding the basics, starting early, choosing simple and diversified funds, increasing investments gradually, and maintaining discipline during market ups and downs, you can put yourself on a strong path towards financial independence. Remember, building a mutual fund portfolio is a systematic process that requires careful consideration, discipline, and commitment. For more guidance on mutual fund investments, subscribe to Equitymaster's YouTube channel. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and share it with your friends and relatives. Signing off for now. Happy investing. Mutual fund investments are subject to market risk. Read all scheme related documents carefully. Registration granted by SEBI, membership of BASL, and certification from NISM in no way guarantee performance of the intermediary or provide any assurance of returns to investors. Investment in securities market are subject to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.